We're at the IBC 2019 in Amsterdam, and who's next to me?
I'm Scott Carroll. I'm with NewTek from San Antonio, Texas.
So NewTek, where's the company about? Where is it?
Well, if you haven't heard, NewTek was acquired last April by VizRT out of Norway. So this is the world's first presentation of the VizRT group, which consists of Viz, NewTek, and NDI, which is originally a NewTek technology that we developed that is now its own standalone brand. So those three brands, VizRT, NewTek, and NDI, make up the new VizRT group.
So this is about almost 700 people, or isn't it?
About that, more or less. And what's absolutely fantastic about it is the complementary natures of the two companies. So VizRT obviously is in high-end graphics, and they dominate the tier one broadcasters around the world. They're based primarily in Europe and Asia. And NewTek has been the maker of TriCaster over the years, which has been extraordinarily popular for sports, for corporations, for houses of worship, for schools primarily. And we make switching equipment and we make instant replay equipment. So
that's a lot of work, that's a lot of things to do, of course, but there's a big market. This is a big market in Amsterdam now at the RAI. But what's presenting today? Because we're seeing a lot of things at the booth.
Well, this is the world's first presentation of the VizRT group. So we have the NewTek booth across the aisle from the VizRT booth, and they're very much interconnected. We're getting fantastic feedback. Not just from customers, but from our resellers. So there's a difference how Viz will sell and how NewTek will sell. So the VizRT folks will sell direct to customers, whereas NewTek will sell 100% through its reseller channel.
So any innovations like new products or new?
Oh, absolutely. So NDI. I don't know if your audience is familiar with NDI, but it is essentially a free-to-use protocol that NewTek developed that allows you to send video, audio, and metadata signals in real time over a network. So it's not a one-way channel connection like an SDI cable. If you put your video on your network, any other NDI-enabled device can use that video and can share between each other. So this changes the game significantly. And
it's faster, it's much brighter.
Oh my God, it's the amount of cabling that needs to be done for, say, a complex broadcast reduces significantly. And I wish you had a camera with you because I could show your audience what that means.
But we've seen a lot from VizRT also.
Yes.
There's a big presentation about some putting on the screens a lot of 3D immense things.
It's unbelievable what the capabilities they have with virtual reality and their ability to help storytellers.
Put in a robot, you can put in a Ducati motor, or you can even put in the whole football play and anything.
It's a brand new world of visual storytelling, and it's software defined, and that's a very important message for us. Software defined visual storytelling, because in the old days everything was hardware. You had different companies make different things, getting everything to work together, and then they want to upgrade. Then you got to get rid of the box you bought and buy a new box. But with a software, you just get software upgrades. So it's significantly more powerful, and the cost of ownership equation is much more favorable if you're using software rather than traditional hardware.
That's a lot of fun. More fun because it's faster, it's brighter, the quality becomes higher and higher.
It's the 21st century, right? So these things are expanding rapidly. The amount of visual storytelling tools you have are greater than they've ever been previously, and it's only going to get better and more interesting, and basically putting more creative power in the hands of the storyteller without having them spend all their time figuring out where the cable goes.
So Scott, you're situated in New York, I think? Or
No, we're in San Antonio, Texas. The VizRT group has an office in New York City and Atlanta and around the world. So we're one big happy family now, and we literally are the world's largest company in the broadcast industry using software to its fullest extent. So it's a powerhouse. And
how about the European divisions? Because also VisRT is, of course, Scandinavian.
Yes, and they have offices throughout Europe, and we have people in Europe that will continue to sell. We have resellers across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa as well. I think the message is getting heard by our reseller network here, and they're very excited about the opportunities for them to help customers of all kinds. And it's visual storytelling not long ago took incredible amounts of capital and was limited to those with a lot of capital and buildings and lots of people. But now it's getting into the hands of individuals who have the same kind of storytelling capabilities that the biggest networks will have. So it's leveling the playing field in dramatic ways. And so, anybody with a story to tell can do it in ways that they literally couldn't dream of 10, 20 years ago. So that's the exciting change. And that's all software driven. That's the key factor in the equation of how this technology gets in the hands of more people and how much more powerful from a visual storytelling point it can be.
So last question, let's keep it simple and keep it short.
Yes, please.
NDI, of course, is the market, and we see that a lot of changes, but what do you see for the future? What is your mission and goal for the next few years?
Oh my gosh, it's a great question, and it's something when we develop these tools, we understand certain things about what it can do, but we also know that it's our customers that are going to do things with it that we'd never think of, we couldn't have. And we already see that with NDI. We see it going into places it really wasn't meant for originally, and people doing amazing things with it because they're able to send their video audio signals over a network in ways that wasn't possible 5 years ago.
Keep creating the wow effect, and thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and thank you for your time today.